Yeah, Dr. Nicole, you need to talk to her because she think I scold her. I don't scold her. If I talk loud or have a disagreement with her, she think I'm scolding her. Oh, the issue's with her, not me. Okay? You need to talk to her.
I'm going to let you finish.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you need to talk to her. So don't bring it here, Dr. Nicole. You need to talk to her.
Oh, this. Her feelings are her feelings.
I get that, Dr. Nicole.
And they're not just feelings, but that's her facts.
Okay, we'll go with that.
So you have to allow her to deal with that. Otis, I'm going to let that sit in. You can sit there. Just let that sit in. Just let that sit in. Okay? Okay. We're going to move on to the next couples. LiQWYD.
What's up, KOED fam? I know that was loud. I probably bust somebody's eardrums, but that's alright. You shouldn't have had the volume too loud anyway. This is KOURTNEY. I'm E-Dub, and this is my lovely wife with the barbecue shirt on.
Barbecue, baby. Barbecue.
What's your name?
Kourtney, also known as Coco. You the one that said with the barbecue shirt, like my name Barbecue.
You ain't gotta do all that.
My name Barbecue, baby. Finger licking good. Okay, that's too much. All right.
Anywho, as I was saying, this is KOURTNEY. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. And tonight, and I forgot, it's all about entertainment. So tonight, I'm going to be talking about Put a Ring on It.
Take it away. So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, comment down below. Get the algorithm going on all the social medias. Like, share, do all that stuff, y'all. Push these videos up in the algorithm. Push them up. Okay?
That's right. Like, share it, comment.
Push it.
Uchi Coochie, whatever you want to do it, man. Just get us up there.
What?
The Uchi Coochie. Y'all do the Uchi Coochie. Y'all got to do the Uchi Coochie. Get this video out there. Do it. Do it.
I'm ashamed. I'm appalled. What is you talking about, child?
Talking about the Uchi Coochie, baby.
So anyway, they gonna say, what is wrong with y'all? All right, so it started off with, because I had to remember, honey, what they was talking about from the last episode. It seemed like it ain't been on in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it seems that way, though. It do seem that way.
It's like, what is she talking about? So anyway, so they talk about Shay was saying that, you know, Fonzo was cheating. And basically, you know, he be in the DMs and all that stuff or whatever. And, you know, he was so happy going on that last date and how she acted up. She don't think she acted up, but that's a, you know,
yeah,
she did act up.
She did act up, man. Let the man be happy.
And it's really more so about his past. So Dr. Nicole gonna talk to them. But anyway, so let's move on. The Kenny said that that his date, it really wasn't his night. Like, he had his head in the game because he was too thinking about Shawty. Too bad thinking about her Shawty.
Shawty?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, he was thinking about Shawty, so he couldn't give his date the attention that she needed. So, you know, so he really didn't, he wasn't in tune with the date, huh?
Yeah, I'm just repeating what you
said. Yeah, so he was too busy thinking about Shawty back at the house. Shawty is being shouted. I like saying shouted.
You do. Shouted. So Dr. Nicole said, one thing you have to watch and make sure that you're not sabotaging your partner's date. Like, you're not trying to sabotage. Right. You want everybody to have an experience, and you don't want to be the cause of them not having an experience to really see if they want to be in this relationship or not.
That's a good point. I never thought about that. Maybe Shawty was making him mad before he went on his date. So when he did go on the date, you know, he gonna be so focused on the date.
He should have been mad that he went through that lady phone and sent all that
I totally agree. I totally agree. But
that's where it was. His head was it.
But sometimes, you know, women know a guy like that. They know what button to push.
Let me tell you something. Don't nobody want Shawty. Nobody want. But name Kenny. Don't nobody want Kenny but Shawty. No woman want no man taking no pictures of her financials and sending it to itself. Yeah. The lady used the sabotage. Don't no woman but Shawty want a man that when she try to break up with him, that she move out her whole house.
You gonna tell the story already.
I am, because I was in a flow. Okay.
But
I was just trying to say, no, nobody want Kenny.
You really believe that, don't you? You got some women out there desperate enough to take that man. Yeah. Even with all the flaws he has, they will still take him.
You're right.
Now, I'm just being honest with you, man. I've seen guys worse than him got a good woman.
It's sad.
And so yeah, I really believe Charlotte don't want to see. He'll find somebody else kind of pick him up.
So Otis said, as far as his date, he said that, you know, she was nice and stuff like that, but you know, she was more traditional because Charlie with that 50-50, he don't like that 50-50. He necessarily like to be the man of the house, so he want to, you know, make sure he take care of his woman. So she ain't with that. He don't really like that 50-50. What you feel about that?
Hey, he's old school. That's why he got that old school name. Me personally.
Lick your lips, baby.
Hey, chap. What?
I guess it's just
the lighting?
No, it's gone.
What was it?
I guess it's something you ate, but go ahead. I ain't adding this on whatever they saw on your lips, child.
Probably skin for my lips.
I think so.
Okay. But anyway, they go, ooh, he put some chapstick on. You need to get some for the lip bar.
Some what?
Lip bar. You get some for the lip bar, y'all. You sponsor it, man.
It's something coming.
They got some men stuff.
Well, they got a little lip, you know, little chapstick.
Hey, I'm telling you, never mind. But anyway, what I was saying?
You was talking about
yeah. If a woman wants to contribute to the household, I'm not gonna stop her.
He's talking about 50-50, so they split everything.
Yeah,
50-50.
I know. She wants to do that because some women feel like, you know, they want to be independent. They want to. They just want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no problem with it.
I ain't her.
Man, some women ain't gonna flow like
traditional. That. You pay most of the bills. Especially if you make the man, you make most of the money. You know what I'm saying? You make a good amount of the money.
Me personally, it can go either way with me. Now, do I, you know, if you want me to pay most of the bills, I will. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay all the bills?
You can pay them out though.
We can. I have no problem with it. Now we might have to downsize to a smaller house. So yeah,
got to downsize all our bills and
cars
and everything.
Yeah, man. Where y'all going for y'all anniversary? Going right to Six Flags.
So let's move on to the second date. It seemed like nobody wanted to go on no second date.
Yeah.
Everybody will go. Now this time, nobody wanted to go on the second date with the first date people. Right. That's what I'm saying. And now they finna go on the second date with different people. But Alfonso and Shay will get counseling from Dr. Nicole. So let's see. Can they date, honey? I think her name is Misha. She's 33, radio personality. You can't tell me that production didn't do that on purpose.
Oh, of course they did.
So she pulls up in a, I said it was a Stingray, but what it is?
What?
Slingshot.
Yeah, I will see. She said, ooh, she got a Stingray. I said, that's a slingshot, baby. I should have said, let her come on here and say.
I wrote down.
Yeah, Stingray. Let her come on this camera and say, yeah, she was in a Stingray, so y'all can clown on her. But no, I had to correct her.
I said, okay, Misha, you're a radio personality, honey. You got the stunt. So yeah, she did something a little different. Ain't seen nobody pull up in nothing like that.
Yeah, that was creative, but you know you can rent those things too.
Oh yeah, I ain't saying that was hers per se, but yeah, it was something different, you
Yeah,
know. So it seems like, go ahead.
I guess she saw us kind of crack on Mello coming out the boot. I gotta come up.
I gotta come up with something. I'm finna pull up. They gonna see my ride.
And for the people that was complaining about us talking about Mello,
it went number about 2 or 3.
Yeah, y'all need to find.
Chill.
Yeah,
we say this entertainment. Just laugh and move on.
Jeez, man. Ooh.
Laugh and move on.
Hey, Miller talk better than y'all. Y'all country. Yeah, I'm not country. I embrace it. I don't care.
Laugh and move on. Got that from my pastor in my head. He's not my pastor, but he's in my head.
Yeah, laugh and move on, man. God, life is too short.
Yes.
Like Shouty.
Like Shouty. That's who we should have did, honey. Like we did Dr. Pepper.
Boy, see her and Dr. Pepper in the room together. Woo, boy.
So, yeah, so she knocked on the door and come to find out that they know each other and stuff. But when Misha was sitting down, Kenny would just laugh. I said, "Oh,
he was grinning."
Yeah,
boy.
he was laughing. He liked that one.
Yeah,
now that first one, I don't know if it was he was just in a bad space because if she was a fine woman, she would have brought him up out of there. He just wasn't feeling her like that. You want to say something?
No.
Okay. So she asks, you know, so they go out to dinner and everything. They go to eat the crawfish. Which my husband know nothing about that.
Yeah, you gonna say you're catching bunking and you don't know nothing about the crawfish?
He don't eat it. He don't eat chitlins, which we don't eat chitterlings. Don't do that. We don't do pig feet. Just because you're from the country don't mean you got to eat all the stuff that country people supposedly eat. You know. So, but I do eat the crawfish.
Yeah, little bugs, man, little roaches, man. You got the eyes on there.
I don't suck the head, you know. So
what grown man is gonna be sucking head? That don't even sound right, man. You gonna suck that head? No.
So the first time the crawfish was presented to me, and somebody told me how to eat it, they showed me you gotta shell it, you gotta do that, crack it open, and then you can suck the head.
That don't even sound right.
Don't want to do that, but I will eat the little tiny meat that come out of all of that. So yeah,
that's too much work, and like I said.
But Misha, baby, she was gonna get that money's worth. That free meal they gave her, because she just kept eating us.
I don't eat hot dogs.
Okay, baby.
I don't eat bananas.
All right.
I gotta chop my bananas up.
All right.
Because you ain't gonna catch me, a grown man.
All right, baby.
No.
So anyway, so we come to find out, she asked, you know, as far as Kenny what he do, and I'm glad he shared with us because we didn't know what he did.
I said, he lying. He ain't doing it.
We didn't know what Kenny did except for take pictures of his girlfriend financials and send it to himself.
He said he's an entrepreneur.
He said entrepreneur, but he said that he do contract work, you know, time to time, something like that or whatever.
Did he say construction contract? Contract work? Or you said contract work?
I don't even
I thought
know.
he said construction.
He could have said that. And he do food blogs. So when people say I'm an entrepreneur and they can't tell you exactly what they preneuring, they probably ain't got nothing. They probably ain't got no income coming in.
All right.
Because to me, I say I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, what does that mean? Because you got to be preneuring something, right?
Yeah, you know, you can be out there, got his own line service.
I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, what you do?
You could be washing cars.
Because entrepreneur is not just it's something up under there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all joking aside, I do agree with you, man.
We're entrepreneurs. Okay, what y'all do? We're
yeah.
digital content creators. You know what I'm saying? I was a travel agent. That was my, business. So, different things, But anyway, child, that be a low keeper, honey. Them be them folks that tell me something. I'm working on a rap album. So
what studio? No, I'm doing it in my basement. I got a studio.
I'm an aspiring rapper. So anyway, they did share the fact that they both Geminis.
I'm a Gemini. I'm the king. No, I'm rephrase. I'm the king of the Geminis. Okay, my birthday is on June 7th.
They didn't ask you when your birthday.
The same day as Prince. So me and her share the same birthday. So yeah, I'm the king of the Gemini.
I think Misha said her birthday was June 1st or something.
June 1st. She barely in Geminis in May. To me, they ain't true Geminis. They ain't May. All the true Geminis are born in June.
So y'all see what I got to deal with, right? Pray for me.
Yeah.
So Otis go on. Okay, so they seem to Kenny and Misha seem to have a good time. Like he was really feeling her. You know what I'm saying? Misha and Kenny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was really feeling her. She was feeling him. So I'm pretty sure he gonna ask for a second date with her.
All right, Shawty, y'all know each other. Yeah. Shawty and her know each other.
Girl, don't make me out. Take your man. Let's see the best woman win.
Yeah, Shawty said she, what's her name, Misha, was her intern.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, when they go to the radio station. So your intern gonna turn around and take your man. But on the other hand, she could be doing you a favor by doing that.
I know that's right, because girl, he ain't got no job, honey. So anyway,
Otis, he
ain't got no income coming in.
Hey, dude, he take pictures of people, financial.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, what did forensic honey or something, honey? But anyway, so Otis date. They go on a date, and Otis said he walked down and he said, "I want to see if I still got to see if I'm still smooth and stuff like that." So he walking up there with that.
Sound like he going through a midlife crisis.
He walking up there with that cowboy hat on. Now y'all see. Let me say that I wasn't gonna share with y'all, but let me say, come close because I want to whisper because I don't want Otis to hear me. So, do y'all think he wearing a man wig? Because in the beginning, in the intro, they was showing little stuff like, and it looked like his hair. You know how they be having, thin and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, he had like full hair. I said, I believe Otis done got a man wig.
Okay, the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room.
Whisper so Otis won't hear you.
I'm a man. See, he'll respect me, and women he ain't gonna respect. So,
don't do your little hand like that. That made me think that you don't respect me. So don't do your hand like that, because you gonna come up with it like that. Go ahead. So don't tell. Oh, he don't respect y'all like that. Don't do that.
Anyway, why is it okay for women to wear wigs and hair extensions and weave and all that? But when a man does it, it's an issue. It's like a stigma behind it. Why? You know, if a man wears a toupee or get a man weave.
Because it's just, I mean, women are caught up in that changing their hair, cutting it, and hair, doing all that stuff. We into all them changes. Normally, a man just regular.
Go ball, and let it go.
Just regular. You know what I'm saying? So they not, but now they got out. So do y'all think that Eddie should get a man wig? He really thinking about it.
I'm sure I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna get it right here. Don't get that little curl.
Or he gonna go from this to the dreadlocks. So yeah, do y'all think he should get a man wig?
I'm gonna create that little curl coming down the middle of my forehead.
Nah. So they talking. So Otis and his day, Milan, I think that's her name. She's a DJ, so I don't know where they putting all these DJs up there. Honey, who is running the station, child? They doing that. So they talking, and it looks like they got some kind of connection. Like,
I really think Otis was feeling her. I really do.
And Milan was feeling him because she was like, "You cute." You
know?
Like,
here's
nice
the thing.
Looking.
I was looking at Milan's expressions on her face when she was talking to him.
Them two dimples.
Yeah, and she was like, I saw in her eyes. I was like, okay, she's feeling this guy.
Yeah.
And I saw Otis looking at her. I was like, okay, he's feeling her too. I was like, okay. But go ahead. I'm sorry. No, what? No, go ahead.
And she said, "Oh, that's okay. That's a name. That's a big, strong black man."
Yeah. No, Otis
over 80.
No, Otis is a name for a strong black man that lives on the farm. That they'll plow the farm at 3 in the morning. The old country names, man. So I can't say nothing.
That's right, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yep, Eddie. Eddie is country.
Everybody say, doesn't mean Edward or something like that? No.
It's just Eddie.
It's Eddie.
You want to know his whole name? We ain't gonna put it on.
No, you better tell him.
Now that's country. If you ran them together, that's country. You talk about backwoods. So if you put that first and middle name together and ram them together.
They asked me, they on application said, you got a middle name? Nope.
Yep, they're real on country. Yep. And then they probably say, yeah, he's from Alabama. Just look at the name, he's from Alabama. All right, so anyway, but his name, he got it from his daddy, so it ain't like his mama just created that.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, Otis too.
Oh yeah, so you got yours from your daddy, so it was no pun to his mom, but she just got the name from his daddy. Yeah. His daddy mama then named him that and then put it down on him.
Who? Otis?
I'm still talking about
Otis got his name from dad
but
too.
I'm talking about your name is country. It came from your dad, which his mama named in that. So I'm not blaming your mama. I'm blaming his mama. All right. Anyway, now that we done cleared that up.
Am I a third or a junior? I think I'm a junior.
So she invited him to DJ because she'll be DJing tonight. So she invited him out and stuff like that. He's like, I'm gonna have to see about that. I don't know.
He did consider it. Now he did consider it.
He probably sneaked out, honey. We don't know because them cameras weren't there.
But he probably. I'm trying to see. Did she? What was his girl? No, it's
Charlie.
Did Charlie go on her date on the same day, or like the day after?
I don't know. They probably don't go on the same day. So anyway, she said, well, your girlfriend a lucky woman. I was like, girl, please, honey, you just looking at the looks. You know this man. So let's move on to Alfonso and Shay. So they get ready to talk to Dr. Nicole. You know I gotta make this fun, right? So they do Dr. Nicole like they do the rest of the cast. So they gonna play the music. They gonna aim the camera up low. She come up. She
slow
walking.
motion.
She walking. I said, but Dr. Nicole got to get through them cars. First of all, if y'all gonna do it, make it do it where ain't nothing around. So she got to weed through the cars. So they cut that off, and they next thing you know, you see it in front of. Then she got to go behind the camera. Got to go behind the column. Then you got to. I said, y'all.
Yeah, y'all ain't do it right, man. Y'all got when y'all gonna do something like that, y'all got to do it fly, man.
You got to do it fly. Give Dr. Nicole her props. She's a beautiful woman. She got that swag. She be walking.
And when she's walking, she got that ponytail.
Yeah, dude.
So you gotta have some wind blowing so the ponytail be flowing in the back. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta do it right, man. Then y'all gotta make sure slow motion and get the right angles and
do it right.
Yeah, she the host of the show,
and
man.
Then they tell them folks put their car in the garage. They knew y'all was filming, got your car, but they wanted everybody to see what kind of car they drive.
Yeah, that's true too.
Anyway, yeah, I know we gotta make fun of stuff. So she come in and have a conversation with them, and it seems basically I didn't get much out of this. That it just she don't trust the dude.
Yeah, basically, he works around a lot of women. And he's real friendly with the women, and she don't like that basically, But I guess that's part of his job. So he said, well, to make you happy and keep peace, I'm going to kind of put a boundary up. I won't be as friendly like I used to be. Try to cut down some confusion. And she said something about, well, he says that, but he never does it.
Yeah.
So.
And he probably never will do it.
Probably never. I don't understand. She said, I just trust him if you trust him just like this.
Baby, move on.
Yeah.
And y'all say she with him for his money. And I said that too. I said, must be the money, honey. Must be the money. Because I don't see if that man putting you through all that. He done took a picture with a woman. The woman that said, ooh, this the love of my life.
And I think that was his ex-girlfriend, something like that.
And so she like, the love of your life? I don't even know this woman.
Then the woman got his phone number and called him while they was in the car. I said, man, if the dude's putting you through all that and you can't handle his job, you can't handle it,
bye.
Let it go, man. Yeah. Find something better. You need your peace of mind is more important than anything else. And
you young too, honey. Yeah, you gonna realize that, honey, when you get 35 and 40, you gonna want that piece of, but baby, you'll sleep on a mattress. It's a mattress that's on the floor. As long as you got your piece.
Yeah, I always say black don't crack, but if you get enough stress on that black, it will crack.
Because you can tell some folks done lived a hard life, honey. They be telling me, I am 45. I said, baby, you 85.
Yeah, you don't let nobody put you through all that, man.
Yeah. So Otis is so they back into the couples come back in. I don't know why I didn't write that down. Oh, did I write that down with me? No, I'm sorry. He's sharing his date with Charlie.
Yeah. And Otis is not giving all the details of his date to Charlie.
Yeah.
And the reason why he says that because he said when he do bring up another woman or talk about another woman that Charlie gets another feeling and the conversation goes left. Which that don't make sense to me.
Because he did the same thing.
Right,
when
exactly.
she was talking about that and it
over Miller, yeah. So I don't know, man.
So Charlie going on her date with Britt. And so he comes and knocks on the door and everything. And so, we didn't see his car, honey. He just popped up out the sky, baby. It's like the heavens just popped him right on down. Honey.
Well, he's a politician, so he probably won't put his car on TV just yet.
Yeah. So he said, well, that date they're going to make pasta. I want to do some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can go make pasta. And so
we can. Right there in the kitchen.
Atlanta.
Right there in the kitchen. We can go to the store, get some pasta.
It's not Atlanta.
And we can make it. We can film it.
Atlanta.
And this is not TikTok. Okay.
It's not Atlanta.
So yeah.
So anyway, so he's running for Congress, right?
Yeah.
And she was very impressed. I could tell she was feeling him. At first, I didn't think she would be.
I thought the same thing too.
But yeah, he pulled that jacket off. He got a little relaxed, and he started saying some stuff, and it intrigued her brain.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That's why she said he was smart and he was intelligent because he was talking to her, and like I said, sometimes you talk to somebody that intrigues you,
right?
You get sucked in.
You respect them as a equal or a woman, not just looking at their demeanor like oldest dude seemed like he doesn't have respect for women,
right.
and he looked down on his girl Charlie because she's a woman.
Yeah, cause Charlie asked, what's his name, Brett?
Yeah.
Asked him, how do you feel about women being submissive?
Is he traditional?
Yeah, is he traditional? And she said something about submissive. He said, I really don't like that word. He said, you should be a team and you should be equals. And she said she liked that. You know what I'm saying? Now, he said, now if a woman wants to work and do something, contribute, I ain't got no issue with that.
Yeah.
And I think most men think that way, all I want you to do is stay home, get pregnant, barefooted, and stay in the kitchen.
Yeah, and like he said, to be honest, submissive goes both ways. Not just a woman being submissive to a man being submissive to the woman. Read your Bible. Don't let these men just tell you that the Bible just say to men submit to. Read the whole part of it.
I ain't gonna lie.
People stop at a certain scripture. It says, submit ye one to another.
Yeah, I fell for that. I was like, man, the Bible said a woman should submit to a man. And they read the whole thing. Then one read the whole thing. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you submit one to another. And that's not just necessarily in a husband-wife. That's also in a friendship or stuff like that. So, like he was saying that, when it comes to a man submitting to a woman, he said, she may ask me to do something that I don't want to do. But I'm going to do it, because I love her, So you're not doing it out of obligation. So, yeah, that is a word that to me has really been taken out of context.
You gotta understand, people cherry picks the Bible. Okay, they cherry pick it. They take things out they can use for their benefits. Okay.
Yeah. So Hollywood, I thought this was their second date. So Hollywood's still on here. Okay, so Hollywood is on his second date with Shouty.
Shouty.
So as we see on here, Hollywood Moore is a
counselor.
Yeah,
he's a counselor, man. He's not trying to get with her. He's just trying to tell her what she needs and tell her about her man, what he needs to do, and that's it. Cause at the time, I think he was in a relationship anyway.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know. Hollywood wanted to get back on TV, honey, and he said, "Y'all see me now. Y'all already know what it is. Hollywood." All right, so she said it's been 3 years. I think he asked her something like that. Something about 3 years. And he said, okay, so it's been 3 years. Have you ever thought about breaking up with him? And she said, what?
She can't. She tried. Said she broke up with Kenneth once before, and after she broke up with him, she got her own crib, a new crib, got her own place.
Pause that. So why did she have to get a new crib? Evidently, he had the key to her crib.
Oh, yeah.
She probably moved out because he came over there a lot, or either moved in.
Or he could have been just stalking her, so she had to move.
But go ahead.
So she said she had it when they broke up the first time. She got a new place, and she said one day when she was at work, he was around the corner from her job, followed her from her job to her new place, and like some of her girlfriends said, that's crazy, man. And I see in the comments, they said, man, they worried about Shouty.
Yeah.
And Shouty needs to, I seen too many, what's the name of the thing on TV, Snap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen too many episodes of Snap.
Fatal Attraction.
Oh, something like that. Yeah, so yeah.
But she's also said, her girlfriend said, yeah, that's crazy. But then others like, ooh, girl, honey, he love you, honey.
I wish I had a man love me like, no, you don't.
Just like y'all wish y'all had a man that was like Will Smith to slap somebody like that. That's some of y'all saying. Say it over here, but I'm just saying. But yeah, so I was like, no, you don't ever want no man to love you that hard that when you broke up with him, that wasn't fighting for you to sneak and find out where you live. Fight for you is just say, hey, can we have a conversation? I want you back. But look, you ain't even got to tell me where you live at. I want you to be in peace.
Right.
Oh.
Well, Kenneth, he needs some counseling. He needs some therapy, man. He really do.
So, she told that story to Hollywood, and Hollywood was like, dog, that's rough. He was like, he said something about the dog. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, basically when a dog pee on the carpet, you spank it, you put the dog nose in the pee, spank it, tell him not to do it again. And dogs usually don't do it no more. So basically he said that's how you got to do it, man. I said, I'm listening to Hollywood, man. Don't be telling our secrets, man. Be trying to sell us out, man. Come on, man.
So Hollywood said, well, you know, can we pray over the food? And Shouty, she was just like, oh, this is a man, good man. So and he said, do you love God? I love God. What's wrong with you? So she said, yeah. And so he said, you know, he'll usher a church. And then you was like, yeah, usher, I ain't know that. I said, Hollywood done said it on our live. That's right. When him and Ash was on there. So we interviewed Hollywood and Ashley on the first season. And then he also said it one time on his Instagram. So yeah. Yeah,
he's an usher.
I know what church, but he didn't say what church, so I ain't gonna say what church. So anyway, so all the couples coming back in, and Dr. Cole's like, oh, I see. Matchy. I see the couples there. They're matching.
I keep telling y'all, Dr. Nicole, Mr. Calling.
What was her calling?
Her calling should have been like on Google or Alexa. You know how you listen to quiet storms to put you to sleep. They need her voice on there. Yeah. Nah, you should go to sleep. Yes. Yeah, I know you had a long day. You lay down, relax, and close your eyes. Yes. And before you know it, it's going to be morning. And you'll fall right to sleep. Yeah. It's so relaxing. Yeah. You fall right to sleep.
I know you had a hard day. We all have hard days. But you know what? You get over it and you move on.
I can't see her in an argument. Not Dr. Nicole. Oh. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but you suck too. You know what I'm
saying? Look, it may be Dr. Nicole now, but then Nikki may come out, honey. She may throw that ponytail and get loose, honey. She been to cuss you out. So I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't know.
You trying to say Dr. Nicole got some ghetto in
her? Yeah, I think there's some. Yeah, we all got a little something.
I don't know, some a little, some a big.
So the couples come back, and Otis was talking about his date, and basically he was just saying, you know, he had a connection with old girl, but he didn't tell.
All right, Charlie.
Yeah. And Charlie got upset about it. Yeah. So yeah, because you could tell when he was talking about he really liked the girl and stuff like that. He didn't say really liked her, but he did have a connection. She was looking like,
really. Yeah, I think that's when Dr. Nicole asked Charlie. She said something about your facial expressions.
And she was saying basically because he's sharing with you or with y'all, but he didn't want to share with me. Right. And you know, we talked about some things. So yeah.
But Charlie also said, well, he came up with this agreement. I just agree with it. He came up with it that, you know, once we go on these dates, we come back and talk about it. You know. But he ain't doing it. I talked about my date, but he didn't want to talk about his date fully. So that's why she was kind of peeved off about that.
And she said that when he talks to her, sometimes she feels scolded, like he's scolding her. Hold up. You said scolded?
Yeah, scolded.
Let's talk about that. So you feel scolded when he talks to you.
And Otis said, I don't scold her. I don't know where she gets that from. I can just talk to Charlie and she think I'm scolding her. Because she can't get her way.
Dr. Nicole said, well, you know, you have to let her deal with her issues. So that is like basically you have to let her deal with the issue that's coming out of you. Like you is her issue.
Well, basically what Dr. Nicole was telling Otis that you are the issue. You need to work on your issues, because even though you said you're not scolding her, she feels like you scolding her. So you got to work on that. And Otis wasn't hearing that. He said, no, you need to get on her, Dr. I said, he's deflecting now. Yep. Get on her, Dr. Nicole, get on her. And Dr. Nicole, no, you need to work on your issues, Otis. And I'm just going to tell you this. And she said something to Otis, and I hope you receive it. And Otis, he was so defiant towards Dr. Nicole. He was cutting her off when she was talking, raising his voice at her. And like, he was like he was throwing a tantrum. Yep. He was throwing a tantrum. Tantrum. I said what?
Tantrum. That's a tantrum ring or something. Tantrum. Go ahead, baby. Come on, because my little booty hurt, honey, sitting in this chair so long. Got the shift, honey. Been sitting here 2 hours. Go ahead.
He was throwing a tantrum. I said it right at the time.
It don't matter. Go ahead.
But anyway, so yeah, and I'm just saying to myself, if he's doing Dr. Nicole like this, just imagine.
Imagine. We done seen bits and pieces of what he did today.
Well, we didn't see the full extent of it though.
Yeah. So yeah, and then he told Dr. Nicole,
Who?
okay, Doctor, I know I messed up.
That's right, cause you always get on me when I messed up. I'm gonna get on you when you mess up.
So he told Dr. Nicole that he was like, oh, okay, we'll just go with that. Like he just like that
He's
was
a narcissist too.
Yeah, that was so passive aggressive. Like you trying to shut Nicole, Dr. Nicole, put some respect on your name. So you trying to shut Dr. Nicole down. Don't be looking at me waiting for me to mess up.
Oh wait, I read the pals favorite
and everything. So yeah, he gonna be something to deal with right there because dude, like Charlie needs to get rid. To be honest, none of these couples should be together.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Far less time to put a ring on.
I agree, but it's the men this season. It's the men. Every man on this show just they have some issues going on. Yeah. You know, big issues, not just minor. Major issues, you know what I'm saying? From Kenneth stalking and being possessive to over this old school thinking and, you know, just don't respect women to Alfonso cheating. Yep. So they all have issues.
And the women have issues for staying with them and not knowing their value and their worth because they should have been gone out of this. But anyway, on that note, you guys are going to go ahead and get out.
Y'all don't be throwing them tantrums out there.
Don't throw a tantrum. Don't you dare throw no tantrum. I don't know what that is, honey. But don't you do it. Don't you dare do it. Because if so, the tantrum police gonna come after you. So you better be good this week.
Oh yeah, clown on my words. Clown on my words.
That's all right. You clown on mine all the time. What you say? What you say? What is that? So yeah.
Say it. Don't spread it.
All right, I got it. All right, you guys, on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to head on over to our store and purchase teas. And make sure that you like this video. Make sure you share it.
And don't forget, we're going to get a Patreon account, too.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to get that up soon.
Yeah, so y'all can come and see our blooper moments because we're going to try to put the bloopers in there and our little behind-the-scenes videos and stuff. So, yeah. And, of course, we're going to go live.
Yeah, so y'all can see me say tantrum all day long.
Tantrum.
Matter of fact, I'm going to give me a t-shirt. Don't throw a tantrum.
Yes, you should, baby. All right, you guys. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God.
I always put God first.
And let God go with you. Deuces.